Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we work primarily with military leaders to help them be the absolute best leader they can be. Our primary goal here is to help you lead from your very best self. Because let's face it, everyone deserves a great leader. So let's jump right into today's topic.
Hey, today I want to try something different. I want to just kind of talk off the cuff here. And one of the things I want to talk about is something that recently came to my mind when I heard a couple people talking about how to discipline somebody that was working for them. And one thing that came to my mind is when I was growing up and early in my career, I was disciplined a lot differently than the way we discipline people today. And I don't know, I guess I was disciplined the old school way, where if you saw somebody doing something wrong, you just disciplined them on the spot and you told them how it was. And you weren't really that concerned about whether or not they liked it or how they felt about it or how they processed it. You just disciplined them, whether that was yelling at them or making them do something to pay for their mistake, or maybe possibly giving them additional training. But you did it quickly. You did it on the spot. Today, on the other hand, it seems like everybody's got their own perfect way of disciplining people. And, this is the new way of disciplining. And I don't know if it's better than the old way of disciplining. Call it old school, a new school of disciplining. But I just wanted you to think about, how do you discipline people? How were you disciplined early on in your life compared to how you discipline your team members if they do something wrong now? What's the best way to discipline people so they learn from the mistake or the error or the consequences that they did that weren't favorable? How do we get them to learn from their mistakes in a way that grows them to become better in the future? Because ultimately, that's what discipline's about, right? We discipline people to correct them and to make them better moving on. So today's challenge is for you just to think about how you discipline your people. Really think about this. Think about if you discipline your best workers differently than the way you discipline your not so good workers. And then just ponder what the best way would be moving forward to discipline every team member. Because ultimately, we should be disciplining all of our team members the same way. And it should be to get them to grow. So think about the way you discipline all your team members. Think about if that way is effective or not. Think about if the way you discipline them is effective to allowing them to grow and be better tomorrow and in the future. Because one thing for certain, we can't go back to yesterday and change what happened, but we can focus on today to make tomorrow and the future better.
Hey, as always, thank you for listening. So we have some big things going on here with our online membership group for leaders. It's actually growing, and we're adding a new group specifically for military leaders. Now, we're still working out all the details and bonuses that will be included, but for now, please help us spread the word. This group will be a place where military leaders can learn new skills, refine older skills, and have deep discussions with like-minded leaders who actually get exactly where other military leaders are coming from. We're going to tap into everyone's expertise, and the group members will help bring out the very best in each other. So keep tuned in, and please be sure to let any military leader that you know about this group, and that will be up and running very, very soon. This is going to be different than any other leadership development group out there. So be ready and, get excited. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.